on a nice city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching
Hello, chat.
a ride.
Viewer, whichever one you wish to be. I am not dead, I am very much alive. I have never died once in my entire life so far. Where the f was I? Holy shit, where am I? Who am I? Where am I? What are we doing? I remember correctly. I think we have to go up from here. Where was I last time? We're back in Road Trader. I have no clue what I was doing before. How's it going, Daniel? I'm very much alive. I think I remember what I was doing. Was there combat up here? Did I do the combat? Did I win? Well, let's just wander around
Keep your
up
wits
here.
about you.
Some warp stuff on the other side there. Hello. Get closer to the bloodstain. Blood mixed with machine oil, barely visible on the dark floor. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, how the fifth.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Alright.
Kemorak.
Interesting. Go, go, go.
Always have a
My
backup.
reckoning
Everyone got
will
hit by
be swift.
scalding steam. This sucks.
The burden of pain is the most terrible punishment.
Okay, get out of there. Dark patches along the floor, stood up ladder. There's some corpses down there. Okay, can't get down there for now. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Just get back in the Rogue Trader. Oh, we found someone. I mean, it's been a few weeks since I've played it, so I have no clue what I was doing. But you know, we'll roll back in it. A small, heavily augmented man in a filthy tattered robe stands before you. As you approach, he hesitantly looks up at you, his eyes filled with horror. A portable inscriber with a keyboard hangs from straps up in his front, and you see his detached cerebral cogitator peeking out from under his hood. You have nothing to fear from us. Deus Mechanicus. The tech priest decides to take a better look at you, after which he lets out a ragged breath and manages to subdue a shaking. He heard my prayers. I thought I was alone in the kingdom of madness and depravity. Please save me. Say, witness my grilled cheese being... Your grilled cheese got yoinked? That's fucked up. Tell us who you are and what happened to you. I am Manufactorum Lex Maniac Zeta 86. I performed the rituals for the machine spirit of Foundry 95, up until we started going mad. Priest devoted to the Omnicide suddenly started praising the dawn of something or other. He stopped the belts and then desecrated the visages of the sacred machines with unholy symbols. Where did I put my water bottle? Found it. Some of them resisted, the others grabbed him, tied him up. Then they turned their implants to heresy. I saw the madman, my former tech comrades, deliberately connect to those poor souls to the corrupted cogitators. I watched as they were infected with scrap code. Your shit got yoinked by a rat? That's fucked up. And where's everybody else? I don't know. They're having they're on their, you know, they're doing their damn things. And did nothing to stop them. I'm recording a violation of the commandment of thine own forge be a true sentinel. Apostate Zeta 86. Your accesses are hereby revoked. Proceed with your report. An icy rumble coming from Pascal's Vox caused Lex Manians to lower his head in fear and coercion. How did you manage to avoid the same fate? I didn't avoid it. They performed the same procedure on me. I felt the touch of the unholy code. I allowed it to control me. I abandoned my sacred post and followed one of the traitors serving his will and gathering all the data for his blasphemous experiments. I was driven by an unholy impulse coming from the depths of my auxiliary cogitator, where the code had lodged itself. Before I found a way to throw off the compulsion, I witnessed a horrifying heresy. The extraction of true flesh and its decomposition on altars, perverse procedures that resulted in herotechnical abominations. I even accompanied a fallen Magos to the fabricator censor himself and attended an unholy mass he led personally. It was a wicked ritual full of willful deviations and blatant inaccuracies, all to create an ungodly monster in the name of the final dawn. He did a heresy? He did do a heresy. He'll probably get shot for it. You don't act like other priests that were infected with this corruption. Lex Maniac gestures at the waters and cogitators spilling out from his hood. Praise the gifts of the Omnissiah, I managed to disconnect my external cogitator, which I use for primary data processing. The machine is corrupted, the scrap code is locked inside it, like a beast in a cage, but anyone who tries to look inside will fall victim to their heretical program. My primitive brain has been marked by corruption. I still see their silhouettes, hear their interference. I sense the malfunctions in my augments, but I was still saved from the great sacrifice. Oh, blessed are the workings of the Omnissiah and his benediction that shelters the work from evil. Shelters the weak from evil. Sorry. Heinrich tenses ever so slightly with the Lex Mechanic's words. You see his hand casually straight to the handle of his weapon, but the interrogator is in no hurry to act. You mentioned a kind of monsters. It's some kind of weapon. No. These constructs that are melted down in furnaces and sent into the depths of the manufactorum. Some semblance of a cogitator, a nightmarish parody of a sacred machine, powered not by the Omnissiah's grace, but by the unholy spirit and life force of the unfortunates imprisoned on the lower levels. I don't know much, except that the fabricator censor saw that machine as special, was special to him and to the crazies who defiled the Omnissiah's abode with their obscene blasphemy. For the final ritual, he even called upon one of the Astartes heretics who arrived at the manufactorum after the start of the uprisings. He did something terrible, and only after that were they able to switch the machine on. It is a true abomination. Even standing near it is unbearable. I believe that even those who have been deprived of the Omnissiah's grace still feel its influence on them. Its monstrous power utilized for unholy computations and chaotic calculations. Whatever that cogitator might spew out at the end of its cycle, no righteous soul should accept its heinous offering. How did your crazed comrades behave? Like the grace of the Omnissiah had left them entirely, replacing free thought and process with the blackest corruption. I witnessed them desecrating structures blessed by the fabricator censor himself. Though what do the blessings of that rotten traitor count for now? Like men possessed, they set upon the sacred instruments and assembled shells and nodes that didn't match any diagram or blueprint. I had never seen such sacrilege. Mentioned someone imprisoned on the lower levels. What's that something terrible? Did he fuck the machine or something? Probably, who knows? The laser, I mean, you have to remember, the tech priests are a bunch of weirdos with sticks up their butts, so, who knows what strange things they do to machines. The lay servants of the main units, they live in isolated segments under the sacred machine halls. I heard they were locked in there after the takeover, and my crazed brethren changed the system for disposing of slag waste, and covering the machines in cursed symbols. Lex Mechanic hesitates. After they started the cogitator, they dragged the survivors out of the segments under the machine halls, what the survivors had turned into. You demonstrate exceptional powers of observation and recall for someone who just happened to survive. I'm a Lex Mechanic. Gathering data is the purpose of my existence. That's even what they used me for. He trails off belatedly, understanding the subtext to the interrogator's words. They used me against my will. The scrap code turns everyone into their slave. Before I rid myself of the cogitator, I was forced to serve alongside those who perpetuate these atrocities and witness their obscenities. Well, Heinrich, what do you wish to do? So, servants of the Omnissiah, I must know more. About the final dawn, the fabricator censor, his mass, and about this machine as well. I could give you the coordinates, but... Lex Mechanic drops his head. Even though I was present for many blasphemies committed by those heretics, all the details that were captured and processed by my true flesh are in the augmetic that was corrupted by scrap code. I'm convinced that if I hadn't fought off that foreign compulsion in time, I would have been doomed. The corruption would have spread to my biological cogitator as well. I swear that no devout tech priest should come in contact with what's hidden in that once sacred device. Heinrich's expression shifts. He stares intently at the disconnected implant, and still the intact connectors protruding from under the Lex Mechanic's collar. The corner of his mouth twitches involuntarily. Albert notices the look on Heinrich's face, and for once he does sigh heavily and look away. Can the cogitator be disconnected and reconnected to another machine? Lex Mechanic shakes his head in reproach. Even if the very idea of exposing a holy machine to the scrap code wasn't profane in itself, my automatics are not universally compatible. They cannot be connected to another machine spirit. They were created to interact with the system of my true flesh, to innervate my compulsor, mutant and output data via the inscriber. Once I am safe, I swear that I will immediately perform a cleansing rite and destroy. In other words, there is only one way to extract the data stored in the cogitator. What are you talking about? If we connect the cogitator to the automatic system, the Lex Mechanic will serve as a conduit for transmitting the data. He will learn the details, even if they are incomplete, of the things he saw and heard that is now unable to recall. Lex Mechanic, who had been listening to your discussion in puzzlement, finally understands what is going to happen, and he backs away in fear. No! Anything but that! I'll die, no! It'll be worse than that. I'll succumb to the corruption. I'm begging you, please. I'd rather be burned as a heretic than have the scrap code in my biological cogitator. These words, Heinrich pauses for a fraction second, almost as if he is reconsidering. In failing to offer any resistance against the enemies of the Omnissiah, Unit Zeta-86 lost the grace of his machine rank and was recategorized as a resource of the Manufactorum. The defilement and torment of said resource, if committed to advance the struggle against heresy, will not be deemed an apostasy or a malfection against a living soul. Upon expiry of the unit's utility, disposal is recommended. Yolette watches the scene unfold with something that can be described as fascination practically spellbound. How easily you commit your kin to a demise worse than death. Lance Pascal, how swift you are to dismiss them as an object. Oh boy. It can either be nice, or it can be dogmatic. One life is a small price to pay for the good of the Imperium. For the good of the Imperium. Like a snake, Heinrich lunges at the Lex Mechanic, whose mouth opens in the beginnings of a squeal. Pinning the babbling Lex Mechanic, Heinrich uses his free hand to feel for the connectors of the external cogitator, then for the socket at the back of the captive's neck. Lex Mechanic struggles a few times, but when Heinrich twists the reel on the cogitator's hanging wires, the Lex Mechanic lets out a chilling howl, arches his back sharply, his hands twitch and leap to the inscriber and begin fiercely typing, pounding on the keys with a huge force. The scroll that creeps from the inscriber's printer continues to grow, undulating in waves of parchment that settles on the floor. Crunch of breaking bones can scarcely be heard for the hammering of keys. After several minutes, the Lex Mechanic's fingers are well and truly crushed and blood is sputtered over the inscriber. But that does not stop him trying in vain to press the keys with the scraps of his bones and skin that remain. Heinrich tears off the parchment and skins over it, something frowning and looking away, though as if his eyes were paining him. It will take time to study this in full, but at first glance, the data from the Lex Mechanic's cogitator suggests something of the nature of the cult's major preparations. Refitting the Manufactorum, accumulating resources, mentions of focus points. These are preparations for a large-scale chaos ritual. It appears the local cogitator, where that may be in actuality, is one of the key points in this list. We can learn more if we find the construct that was created on the fabricator's sensor's orders. Coordinates are here, and is located here in the bowels of the Manufactorum. Heinrich casts a final look at the Lex Mechanic, who now locked forever in a cycle of mindless motion, and turns away. We had better hurry. Shit. Needed some water after that one.
I
Alright, well,
always keep my options open.
sucks to be that guy. Pascal, you have failed me. New gloves. 10 ballistic skill, 25% critical damage. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me put on some new gauntlets, eh? Since I'm using this bolt pistol, right? I'm not really using the sniper. Alrighty. Now, how the Ichido hockey sticks do we get down there?
Let us not dawdle.
Oh, I found it.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Volatile Servitor. Magos
Keep your
Heretic.
wits about you.
Didn't I come here already? Yes, I did. Okay, well, back up there.
A
Who
temporary
thought that
setback.
was a good idea?
Ow. Shit, my bad, I guess. Goddamn. Can't get over there, can I? How the...
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
There's gotta be a way around here. There's just gotta be a way.
I always have a backup plan.
Ah, goddamn. Trap damage, it's fine. Okay, well, that was certainly something. Suppose maybe we go this way now.
Is there money to be made?
Keep a sharp eye.
Goods. 16 universal laws, tome containing the warnings of the Omnissiah. Set unshakable tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus hidden from the eyes of the layman with special binaric cipher. Only an anointed tech priest can divine such knowledge from the silo.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Kind of shows da-da-da. Not important. Okay. Oh, hello, cutscene. Oh, fuck me. Hello. The Fabricator censored Cubius Delphim. The massive Magos clad in ritual garb lets out a binaric thrill and turns to you. From beneath the deep hood of his mantle, two dimly lit eye implants gaze out at you. Hear another binaric tirade, this time is clearly adjusted to you. What's the matter, little tin comrade? Implants on the blink? Forgotten how to speak properly? You dare address me in the vile tongues of savages? Me, the steward of Kieva Gamma? Hey, that's my planet. Lord of the machine world? Kneel, pathetic spawn, if you seek swift disposal. You propose that I, rogue trader of the Von Valentius line, kneel before you. I'm giving you 5 minutes, not to beg forgiveness, to speak your last words, and offer your final confession. You are one of the troglodytes who once had the gall to oppress my comrades and resist my will. A messenger from the barbarian who drank the very sacred unguents bestowed upon her through others' toil. Very well. Then your appearance is the perfect opportunity to teach your ilk a lesson. My name is Cubius Delphim. I am once held the title of Fabricator Censor of the Kieva Gamma Manufactorum, but I rejected it, along with the other fetters that hindered progress. Once my faith was flawed and led naive fools from the cult mechanicus unto the darkness of ignorance. Now I am this world's master and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory, and you do not number among their legion's servants. Therefore, you must be subject to immediate disposal. Well, shut up. As the senior functioning member of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magos Explorator Pascal Hononym, declare this temple to the machine god compromised and forthwith forbid all service within it. I dethrone the Fabricator Censor, the ignorant heretic, who has betrayed the Omnissiah, and condemn as anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. Let the cycle of blasphemous operations he has put in motion to be discontinued. You tell him, Pascal. Pascal switches to binaric, and you hear dissonance burgeoning in the depths from the forge cathedral. Some of the giant mechanisms heed his order and go still, while others, obeying the Fabricator Censor's will, continue their work. Crashes, explosions, and clanging of crumpling metal signify that some dissent among the machines has interrupted the manufacturer's production cycle. Oh god, Spider Tech Priest, truly. Talk your shit, Pascal. What a goat. Hanunam. I don't even know how to pronounce his name still, so we're just gonna go Hanunam. Liar, You are not him. The immense Hanum obeys me. His mind is open to the voices of the void, and the scrap code he created protects my world. And I will not have the rusted refuse of a misfit case of explorators call me ignorant. This statement is false. Your regalia has been revoked. You have been deemed defective and will be eliminated. Pascal turns to you and says dryly, initiating heretic search, destination, Demence, Hanum. I wish to execute the retribution procedure. What you've done to this world is poor people, and now let's continue. This is my world, it'll serve only me. Trade one master for another. I could have expected Fabricated Sensor to be smarter than that. I usually prefer negotiating and fighting. Fighting destroys property and wastes resources, but in your case, I'm afraid the extreme measures won't be taken. Yeah, I'll do this one. I've seen what you've done to this world and its poor people. You may be driven by your will to fight, but know this, Kiavaba Gamma has already been converted. Its lines have been resurrected, or restructured, and its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. In the crucibles in this manufactorum, torrid liquid metals will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenets. You, servants of fake gods, are too late. The entire might of this world will soon rise up against the anathema and his slaves. So many open admissions of heresy in so few sentences. Sister, how many death sentences would you say his words warrant? I cannot answer that, Master von Kallax. It is not my duty to measure the guilt of heretics. When the Adeptus Sororitas appear before the enemies of Imperium, it is time to fire, not count. And now it is one of those times. Check the chronometer. Your 5 minutes have passed. I hereby sent you to death, and I will be the one to carry it out. Comrades, purge the manufactorum of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work. Cut the outsiders. Let their blood mix with oil. Oh, Pascal's gonna fuck that dude up. Okay. Little save piece.
I always keep my options open.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Liliandra. I'm sure that was words. Albarad, you can go up here. Pascal, you can catch a cover here. Leandra, go here. Heinrich, you can kind of get up in the business as well. You're kind of like a goat. Actually, let me get him up in cover. Argenta, stay back here for me. And Yurlet, oh my god, why are you so far back, girl? We'll just have you start moving up this way. Okay, so, first of all, front line. Oh, I gotta get these guys in the front line for sure.
If not me.
And then we're gonna buff
It's
this
as good
guy.
as done.
Then we're gonna... Oh, what is this? Field respecialization. What? I don't know what that means. And then we're gonna hit him with the... We're gonna hit these people with the word of the Emperor. And then, nice big friendly grenade.
I'll see to it personally. Your end was inevitable.
Buff Abelard up. And end my fething turn. Parried, nice. So many enemies, but all of them will fall before my blades. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go, kind of like go here. I don't know what this does, field respecialization, but...
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is easy as work is a prayer.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I'll do it.
And we're gonna do it again.
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
It's true, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. And yeah, we'll just do that, and we'll get our good buddy Van Calox in the in the business.
The Emperor is on our side.
That's fine. Oh. Well,
I'm done with this one.
just shoot that guy, I guess.
I won't do
Too close to charge? Damn. What if I like? Okay, that's fine, I reckon.
Naturally. Throne take you.
Okay, generally missed. What the fuck was that?
I move as if unseen.
Alright, let's see if who can we see here? No one particularly.
You cannot force me, Elantak.
Yeah. Don't really want to shoot at
I will
anybody,
not.
so I think we'll just end her turn. Also, just gonna drop this. I don't know why anyone would like sparkling water. It tastes like liquefied TV static.
Fighting.
Oh my
Where's
god,
the
I got
tactical
one
disadvantage?
shot. What killed me? Alright, that's valid on the sparkling water take though, for sure.
Activate calculate fury algorithm.
Nice big ol' what's it? Some scrap code. And we'll do a little so I guess we'll just end Pascal's turn right there. It's unfortunate that he just got schmacked up like that.
I will do my duty. I'd rather not.
What?
That's not the Seneschal's job. Someone else can do this.
Okay, well,
I'd rather not.
I'm a little upset, but you know, it's fine. Alright, we're just gonna... I think we're gonna move up here. And we're gonna just do another grenade.
I won't stand for
Really,
it.
I can't do the grenade there. That's fine, I guess.
Who if not me?
Alright, well then I'll just shoot this guy. Oh, he's got a lot of HP. So you know what? Have another
I'll
turn,
see to it
Abelard.
personally.
I'm not interested.
Alright, then we'll just...
It will be done.
pop an indoor and continue on our way. I guess I'll just shoot him again. Actually, you know what?
I'll make it
He
happen.
blinded. Alright.
I'll see to it. Consider this a taste of what's to come. I will endure.
Grey hair, sure hair.
Dodge, please. Nice. Oh, damn. My boy got shoved like that, huh? Okay. Well, they're all gonna group up like that. Who am I to, you know?
I'll do it. The impure cannot escape their fate.
You know, who am I to stop them, you know? Frankly.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor eradicated.
Nice.
damage is negligible.
That guy sucks. Alright, let's get here.
I move swiftly to strike.
Let's do
If I must.
precise attack. We'll do mark that guy. And then we will call the bold. And I reckon we'll hit him with a little deadeye shot.
I understand your intent.
Not too bad on the damage for sure. Oh my faith, that does a lot of bloody damage.
As the
Okay.
tactical imperative dictates,
I don't know if that's an explosive barrel or not, but I should be careful.
integrity factor increased. My competences are not that universal.
Let's go.
Cogitation fails.
Okay, that sucked. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, Abelard. Much as I'd love for you to go in the business, but I somewhat need you to... Hold on, we can kill this guy though.
Victory is imminent. Ah, an exemplary strike. For Von
And I think,
Valensis.
as much as I'd love to have him fight
Tried
that
and
guy,
tested tactics are the best ones.
I gotta have him beat the shit out of this guy over here.
It will be done.
Nice.
A
And
tactically
Abelard's
sound
gonna get up in the
approach.
business, and he's gonna do his damn thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna...
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I won't compromise my principles.
If I go to like here,
Don't let your guard down.
can I do it? If I do like...
I'll make it happen.
There we are.
I won't stand for it.
Target too far? That's fine. Once again, is he already buffed? No. I'm gonna buff this
Who,
guy.
if not me.
Heal my boy
Honest.
Pascal up a little bit. Then we're gonna psychic force this
It's
individual.
as good as done.
And then we're gonna voice.
My
Can't
gut
voice
tells
command
me
myself, but
it's a
you know,
bad
it's
idea.
fine.
Pain cleanses the body.
Nice. Ouch. Nice. And then we're gonna... Guess I'll just kind of...
Rejoice
Maybe I
in
go here.
battle.
Can I... Oh, it doesn't. Damn. Alright.
I'll do it.
Reduced to dust.
Nice.
Pain and duty go hand
Did
in
you know that
hand.
when you are decapitated, you can still be conscious for another 10 seconds for dying of blood loss and the lack of circulating oxygen in the blood? Who'd you, what's it now? No, but I know now. So there you go.
Just designate a target. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. If I must.
Fortune
Nice
favors
crit.
the swift.
Pascal is gonna go finish this guy out.
Advancing. Request approved. Vulnerability analysis successful.
Apply another
My
exploit.
vow is to serve.
And just fucking whack
Request
him.
approved. Insignificant value.
Nice.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
And I'm
I've
gonna
seen
stand
worse
here,
battles
and
than
he's
this
gonna
in my
do a
time.
little big slam.
I will do my duty.
Nice.
It will be done.
Wall Aracrete,
At your
Bulwark,
beck and call.
and Endure. Alright, and then first things first.
I'll make it happen.
And Invigorate if he's in range. And then I'm gonna frickin' shoot this guy.
Who, if not me? You should have thought twice before crossing me.
And can I see? I
I
cannot
won't
see him.
compromise
So,
my principles.
do is-
I refuse.
target too far. SMH. Well, actually, there's not much you can actually do. Whoops. Whatever. Put the rear down.
I'll see to it, personally.
What I can do, I don't think I need line of sight to do it.
I won't stand
lied.
for it.
What I can do is give
You should
her
feel
the
honored to
go.
witness this.
She's gonna run up here,
Guided by faith.
pop a little concentrated fire piece, and blast this
Doubt is
guy.
for the weak.
Or miss, that's also fine.
I'll do it.
Okay, no, I don't think she can actually hit him from there, because unlucky. Oh.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Concentrated fire.
As
Burn,
the
baby,
Emperor
burn.
commands, I act.
We're gonna do it again. Wildfire.
I'll do it.
I missed. God damn it. Alright, well then we'll just endure or entrench.
Target well struck.
Don't deep analyze me, that hurts my feelings. Hey, can I see him from here? I can.
If it serves your
Analyze
cause.
the enemies. Gonna get into cover. Pop
I
precise
am not your
attack.
Xenos pet monkey.
Pop this on
If
him.
it serves your cause.
We're gonna do Cole the
I am
Bold.
not your Xenos pet monkey.
And then we're gonna shoot this guy.
No weakness is
Nice,
hidden
juicy
from my
damage.
sight.
And Pascal, you're gonna walk over here.
No one route.
Drop this here. No can do. Damn. Alright, that's fine then. Buff all three of our guns then.
Right.
Any other Xenos or traitor I should worry about?
My
No?
place
We're
is at
good?
the fourth. Someone else can do this. I'd rather not. Indeed.
Swap to our big ol' heavy stubber.
At your beck and call.
Nice miss. Very good.
It will be done.
Okay. It's meat time.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Your gut tells you a lot of things.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice.
Consider this
Nice.
a taste of what's to come.
Hello, not Abelard, that is Argenta.
I'll do it.
Pop this again, concentrated fire. And then burn them down.
Each strike is a prayer.
Nice. And end my turn. Oh, that guy's still alive? Since when? Alright, that's fine then. Got him. Yeah. Probably should actually loot these people because they might have good weapons for my boy. Alright. Oh my goodness.
Rise to the
Now
top,
better at search.
or get left in the dust.
To what am I seeing that I shouldn't be?
Cast your eye there.
I see it. Okay. At no point would that trap ever have hit me. Dying tech priest, tech use 100%. Device now evidently used to chop bodies into pieces was once ordinary cooling fans. Dying tech priest piles human remains carelessly tossed together amidst a suffocating stench. The torn, gutted bodies once belonged to tech priests, but you cannot spot even a glint of metal anywhere. All their implants are gone. Suddenly, one of the ravaged bodies makes the tiniest movement. Torchman lips move ever so slightly, eyelids half twitching. Approach the still breathing man. The man can barely breathe without his respirator implant. It is a miracle that he survived this. I see some demon engine parts going down. You see that? It is a miracle he survived the horrific vivisection, but it takes you a single look at the gaping wounds where the augment was ripped out to realize death is only a matter of time. As if having sensed your presence, Half-Man Dan looks at you and sharply inhales the hot air. Machine spirit, deliver me. Pascal, the binary requiem coming to Pascal's vox sounds solemn and grim. Upon hearing it, the man's mutilated face twists into a weak semblance of a smile. Go to the Omnissiah. The Emperor's mercy will be granted. In a single motion, you bring an end to his long torment. After checking that there are no more survivors in this pile of human remains, you step away from nightmarish sight. Well,
I always have a backup plan.
can we get along here? Where are we? Broken panel, the conjugator sparking is blind, dark screens showing nothing. Okay, well, what to do? Oh, there's doors
Is there
here.
money to be made?
The machine gun
Nice, thank you, Pascal. First, check the goods. A Melta Ultima. Staff of Blood. Oh, finally, I was looking for one of these. Medkit. I've been looking for a staff to throw in my rogue Tradar. There we are.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Something's howling in the metal housing as if the machine spirits of this cogitator are lamenting an irreparable loss. 73% chance. Force it open. Nice. Your knowledge of machine spirits is sufficient to trick the system and subdue your will to it. False query and a crafty manipulation of controls, you get what you want. Gain access to the cogitator's device. The device's machine spirit can do nothing to thwart you. Subdued by its defeat, hides in the depths of its lair. Awaken the cogitator's machine spirit. Touch levers and the reels of the control panel and disturb the slumber of the spirits that reside within the cogitator. Machine dulls as if drowsy, but nevertheless performs its function. Cogitator silent, awaiting new commands. God motherfucking damn. Well, what does that do for me? Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
Well, that told me nothing. Oh, maybe it's this giant pipe over here that's got some... Oh, there's the trap. There's another door that way.
I always have a backup plan.
Nice.
Is there money to be
Reducing
made?
her implant was a worthwhile investment.
I better myself through myself.
See what this is about. Approach the cogitator and notice a number of deep scratches left by huge claws in the metal surfaces. Despite apparent damage, the machine seems to be working efficient. View the log. Log contains nothing of interest. The maintenance ritual schedule for sake of the machine that moves the bridge, an activation log, and a few notations of religious nature entered by tech priests. Emergency power. You touch the levers and the reels from the control panel to disturb the slumber of the spirits that reside within the cogitator. The machine dawdles as if drowsy, but nevertheless performs its assigned function. Cool. Step away from the cogitator.
Favors me today.
Nothing's impossible
Nice.
for this old officer.
So this might have been a way to get like the jump on them or something, or a sneaky way to get around. Still don't know what this minecart's all about, but it certainly did something. Maybe would have crushed, you know what? That probably would have crushed some people if you had snuck in there. Another key. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. View the log. Supply protocol. First glance, the record's like a typical shipping report. After reading it, it becomes apparent that the focus here is not ore assembly parts, but augments extracted from living tech priests and spent mass. Flesh of victims killed either during or for the sake of machine rituals. Log looks damaged, lines are uneven, and some of the values seem impossible. After a few minutes studying the records, you feel your head swim. Stored data can only be comprehended by a twisted mind of chaos corruption. The records, sermon of mad chaos whispers, the log clearly written, someone else's words, mentions the heart that exudes virtue, the cradle that rocks the child of truth. Well,
Keep your wits about you.
bunch of baloney if you ask me.
Peculiar thing.
I sense something nearby.
Nothing escapes my sight. Never doubt me. Duty prevails.
Okay, I get it. There are a lot of traps. Jesus. Anything over here? No, that's where we just were. Alright, cool. Oh boy, a button. Let me just real quick, let me do a quick little save.
In the dust.
On the off chance something terrible happens, right? Huh? Hello? Oh. Okay, stream's working still. We're good.
I always have a backup plan.
Hello? Didn't I just loot that?
When I was a child, I was once initiated into some of the mysteries of tech ministry. I still have questions that you might be able to answer, Magos.
The imparting of knowledge to laity who lack the proper initiation is an unfortunate necessity, not a sign of trust. I am not at liberty to divulge the mysteries granted to me when I received my rank.
Oh shit. Desecrated altar of the Omnissiah. What's down here? We just came from down there, is what is down there. Suppose we shall go this way. What is up this way? Oh, saving.
Watch your steps.
Oh, Astartes. Okay, you know what?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
You don't need to go over there for now. I think we're okay. Astartes.
I always keep my options open.
Oh, some goods. Open it, Pascal, would you? Nice. This thing. Bring your electrode to the scanner. Well, I don't have any of that, so... Am I really about to go fight in the Astartes warrior? I think so.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust. The Emperor favors me today.
Maybe Lard get front. Get in the back. Here. Alrighty. It's a word bearer. The Chaos Marine looks over, towers over the tech priest, bowed his head like a dark cliff. He's reciting a sermon, slowly and almost chantingly for mere sounds. His deep, low voice, you break into cold sweat and your gorge rises. Listen, for my words reveal to you a path from the darkness into the primordial truth, which has thrown open its gates for wayward souls seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies and torments of the enslavement. Your minds have shed the bonds of the dogma that have guided you into the abyss. Accept now the hope granted you by the greatest of the word-bearers. Sacrilege, here on the spoil of the imperial world. Heinrich hisses through gritted teeth. I know our meeting on Rykard Minors wouldn't be the last, but to run into this anathema here, Kieva Magawa did not merely succumb to heresy, Liliandra. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil known to the Imperium. Pascal gazes. As former brethren whisper shyly, the new sphere signature of the defective units have been archived. In accordance with the sacred commandments, I will tolerate no heresy, and hereby sentence you to categorical disposal without redemption. Interrupt the sermon with a pan to the God Emperor. The words of the righteous hymn cut through the torrent of the heretics' impious proclamations. You feel as if the light of the Emperor himself touches your heart, warming it with grace and protecting it from malignant corruption. Liliandra gained Pray Against effect for permanent. 1 action point. Hell yeah. Chaos Marine roars in fury as the tech priests turn and charge you as if on cue. Okay, Pascal, you here. Abelard, you go here. Heinrich, you can go. Heinrich's kind of tough. He's kind of a tough guy. I don't know if this explodes, so that should be okay. Yolette, you're good here, girl. Argenta, you're good here. I will start off here. I think we start the battle that way. First and foremost, you're gonna give the front line. You're gonna drop it like right here. Gonna give my boy first. Gonna buff my boy Abelard. Give us all the word of the Emperor. What does that do again? +1 resolve to the end of combat. Hell yeah. And we give him one of these. God, that +1 action point's actually so good. Swap to my melee weapon. And we're gonna charge in. Gonna charge the Space Marine actually, but you know what, it's fine. I'm actually gonna pop an Endure. Because I want him to kind of stand here. I need him to take some shit on the chest from the Space Marine, who doesn't go next, I don't think. And then what we're going to do... Oh, I wish I had one more action for grenade, but... Hit this guy with sensory deprivation, see if we can blind him. Then I'm going to drop backline here.
On it.
And then rear, going to give it to my girl here.
I'll see.
She'll probably won't move from the spot for this entire combat, so... What we're going to do is we're going to analyze our big enemy. But did everyone get an extra action point? Is that what I'm understanding?
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet.
Obviously going to do Cole the Bold. And pop this dude. $57, nice. 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 Okay, and then what we're gonna do is pop concentrated fire.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice. Now pop wildfire. Do it again. And that's everything. Gonna hit Furious Reticall and hope to the Lord that she doesn't get one tapped. So I'm gonna do a big slam. Thank you, ma'am. And then he's gonna charge this fucking idiot.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
No suitable path to the target. He's right in front of me.
I'd rather not.
Alright, and then, well, do Wall of Rock Creep then, and as well as Bulwark. Oh shit, I didn't realize there. Dodge it, please. 12th, you know what, that's fine. It is the Space Marine's turn after Pascal and Heinrich. So what we're gonna do is one, nerf everybody there. And we're gonna... He's actually, I think... Can I get him in the business? I can get him in the business, in fact. So we're just gonna... Don't really want to remove the exploit, honestly. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... Has to be melee. We're gonna mark this guy for something else, and then we're just gonna do a brutal strike here. Three of them, bada bing, bada boom. And once again, expose weakness on this guy. Machine Sphere Banishment won't do anything against this, right? No. Felt good, though. Okay, and Heinrich is going to... Gonna hit this guy with an Juicy Enfeeble. Gonna buff Pascal. And then I think we're just gonna blast this guy. Although... I don't really want them grouped up per se, but... Actually, I can actually get up next to him, so maybe we do that. And maybe we just do a little... Force rend action and hit him with the business. 16, not bad. He missed. He missed. He missed. Nice. Heinrich's gonna get absolute. Oh, Heinrich did get obliterated. Okay, good start, good start. So I think what we will do here. No, even, yeah. Gonna blind him again. Keep him blind. Give my boy Abelard a turn. So we can wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Victory in will rule the stars that I will do
Do it again.
at your back.
And he's gonna get in this fucking guy's business, I reckon.
Try and test the tactics of the battle.
And hit him with a hammer.
It will be done.
My goat Abelard really showing Space Marines that they ain't jack diddly or squat.
Who, if not me?
Okay. I don't have. Can I get a line? Can I get line of sight?
I approach the designated position.
Mark this.
Stop trying, monkey. This tedium is beneath me.
Mark one of these.
If it serves your cause.
Hop Coal the Bold. Do just a nice juicy shot.
If I must.
74 damage. Nice. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have Argenta kill this fucking guy. And get the fuck off me. Oh, when the hell did you get here? Ouch, I got void bitten. Well, we're gonna mark this guy as my enemy. And we're gonna hit him with a fucking hammer. Pop one of those, pop Endure. Pop Bulwark against the Terra. Oh, the Machine Spirit Banishment, I think, did something. Okay, I'm going to... Nice, juicy 63 damage. Holy moly. Right, yeah, this inflicts bleeding. Nice. Well, 2 damage, that didn't do much, but you know what? Nice kick, idiot. Too bad you're blind, dum-dum. You can't even, you just went into melee range with someone. You can't even shoot. You're so stupid and dumb. Blinded permanently. Sleep, sensory deprivation permanent. Wow, he just failed all of his tests, didn't he? Wow, he got absolutely combobbled by everything. Holy moly. He got bugged out. Lol. Okay, we're gonna swap the front line to here because we are fighting this guy. I'm just gonna start swinging. Give my goat another go. Pascal. Nice. Nice, right through the power pack. Ooh! Pascal said, I'm swinging back, bitch. My goat. My goat. I gotta kill this thing. I think he's turning into a freaking... Yeah, he's praying to the dark gods. I gotta finish this guy off, the fucker.
I'll do it.
Hello. Got him. Fucking slaughtered. Ooh, heretical bolter. Don't want it though. All bonus from the combat tactic areas increased by 5% for 1 round if the wearer uses stratagem different from the one used before. Effect does not stack. Well, we'll just send that to cargo out of that. Cool. Heretic Space Marine down, and that was not a hard fight at all. I think they were... that Space Marine failed all of his techs and was just blinded and suffering the whole time, which is quite funny. Crucified body of Augmetic removes. Judging by the abundance of blood, they were ripped out when the tech priest was still alive. Oh boy. So, Vats previously used store fuel. Get there. The tech priest tears himself away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augmetic is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in deathly pale artificial flesh. Take note of the multitude of fresh augmetics attached to his head. You seem to have been inserted haphazardly. Pus is seeping from the untreated wounds. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are Von Valentius, are you not? Pascal exchanges a series of binary signals that this tech priest said before saying mentally, initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code which constitutes a grade 4 transgression. Smile unless you are a heretic, are you not? Identified. Pascal, do you have any preferences regarding the killing of your former tech comrade? Pascal switches the tech linguana, his vox erupting in a series of binary signals. There is no need for secrecy. Let her understand. Following a voluntary surrender, I will be willing to commute the punishment from his immediate destruction to arrest and isolation for the purposes of conducting an exhaustive interrogation. A wise decision, Pascal. Heretic's deranged smile remains on his lips. Request denied, tech comrade. You will have to pull what I know out of my head. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's some combat servitors here. Okay, well, I'm going to have Albred right there. Pascal, you're going to deal with the combat servitors. Heinrich, you stand there and look pretty. Your Let's, we can have you back here, I reckon. Argentic could probably get up here. Start the battle. Okay, well, first things first. What does this do? Nice little siphon life piece. Front line, cast it there. Gonna buff my boy. Hit everyone in actual combat. Yolette doesn't need it because she's fine. And drop the rear right here. I'm so surprised he's actually too far. There we are. Nice. Okay, let me just... Very scary right there, to be honest. But what if I just did one of these? Piercing shot. And then can I hit the... I can finish the 2 Vox skulls off in one. Yep, perfect. That's my girl. We'll just mark this guy. What does this do again? Mine scrambler grenade. It's fine. Oh. No. It's fine. Pascal takes these on the champ. That didn't even hurt. Alright. Argenta. Couple options here. What is this? Mishmash steel wire and stuff. It's fine. Just burn that guy. Go with fainting tech. Go here. Aim for the opening. Give myself a strength buff if I can. Yeah, there we are. Swipe this fucking guy. Nice. Pascal. I'm gonna stand right here first of all. Yeah, I didn't expect that guy to have that much, you know, dodge potential. Wait, can I do machine spirit banishment? If I did like that, can I do it to him? I can. I'm gonna mark you as my enemy. And I'm gonna hit you with a hammer. Don't really know what else you expect from me. That's what I'm gonna do. Can I sensory deprive this guy? Drop the front line on my boy Heinrich, because Lord knows he needs it. And what we're gonna do is... Alright. And with a little fainting attack and swipe him. 7, not bad. Could be worse. Would be better though. And I can see this individual, so I can shoot him. Do a little call to bolt action as well. Then I'm going to pop this fool, as they say. Nice. Nice parry. Jesus Christ, that servitor's tanky. That's fine. Let me stand here and give this boy a juicy little med pack. Go here, pop one of these, concentrated fire. Got him. And then burn this guy for 5. Alright, we're gonna mark this guy here. Do one of these. And slash him. And we're gonna do... stand right here. Analyze my enemy. Do this to him. You know, I think we're just gonna do this. Only 3? Why is this motherfucker so tanky? Oh. God damn, this motherfucker just doesn't want to take none. This motherfucker don't want to go down, quite frankly. Thank God I got Abelard here with the goddamn Thunderhammer. Hit him with a wall of rockcrete. I will just simply pop this individual. Ah, I dropped my phone. Okay, we're just gonna boom, whoop. Aim for the target. Oh my God, I wasted a turn. That's fine. Precise attack, and we're gonna do Cold Bold and pop this fool. Ever since I realized that using Expose Weakness removes exploits, your lead has done so much more damage because I'm literally just not wasting her goddamn shit. There we are. Pascal stands motionless and stares at the heretic's corpse. Of long silence, he says, I am taking his neural cogitator. The data contained must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of machine of operation. What if it's contagious? Fight against it a reasonable measure. Do whatever you deem necessary. Pascal leans over the corpse, activates the sampling tool of one of his mech dendrites, and plunges it into the tangle of augmetics covering the heretic's skull. Cool. Well, let's loot some people. He's got stuff. What is this? Nice little plasma gun. Some heretic nonsense. Anything up here, I believe? No, just another way around. That's fine. Inside the car, see dark mess, metal, rubbish caked in wet, fetid masses. Alright, Pascal, or Albrad, put your back in it.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
And release the car brake. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
And what did that do? Manual valve. I'm sure that'll come in handy. Okay. Bring your electro to the scanner. I am confused, lost, and confused. Anything down this way? No. Alrighty.
Let us not dawdle.
Set up the ladder.
Experience. Nothing matters.
Cool. Don't necessarily know what I need that for.
Expected result.
Suppose it's a quicker way out, but Flame in the dark. Information obtained about the fabricator. Revolution on its reasons for revolting are likely found in the deep levels of Manufactorum. Direct that. Optimal with who'd you what's it? Okay, so what if I go back this way? Anything this way necessarily? Nope. Anything down this way? Or did I come from this way? No, I came from this way. Okay. So what's up this way? Oh wait, no, we already know what's up this way. Okay. Where the feth do I go? Oh, what's this? Oh. Nice.
We should deal with this.
Pay attention.
Yo, I'm back from making 10 days worth of grilled cheeses. Nice. While you were gone, I killed a heretic space marine. With a hammer. As one does. Okay, we're definitely getting jumped here. Yep.
Oh my god! It's fucking, oh my goodness.
Alright. Fuck. Upon catching you, upon noticing you, Cubus Delphim strains, you hear the clanging, groaning metal as if the pistons and the bearings in the fabricator sensor's augmented body have fused together. Repellent scrapes and screeches punctuate his speech. The probability of getting your way and reaching the inner line was negligible. The primordial truth guards me in my work, then why is it that you're available yet to be eliminated? Minions dead, both you and your host will likewise feel some, because schemes of the ruinous powers are powerless against the servants of the God Emperor, who are guided by his light. A gross misconception common among primitive minds. Your existence is but a statistical error that will soon be corrected. You can still save yourself. Let's stop this nightmare together. No. Saw the strange constructs on the lines of manufacturing. What machines are you creating here? Well, I can see one behind it. Why don't I just kill you along with your minions and be done with it? Oh, I should have saved. Oh well. When I count on such an outcome, although probability recalculation shows that even your unforeseen appearance and disappointing resilience can serve progress, where else would I find suitable specimen for practical testing? Fabricator sensor strains his back and shoulders. You hear mounting hum as if some powerful turbines followed by heavy footsteps grinding against metal.
There's two of them! Oh, God Emperor, deliver me from this.
Okay. Fabricator sensor lets out a binary thrill. Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of the true gods in the darkness of the corn's expanse. My shepherd has sent me one of his iron angels, so that its very presence may instill faith and awe in the hearts of his flock. Accept the greatness of the primordial truth, united with the might of the Nuki of Amagema, and perish. For the Imperium, for the God Emperor, I shall purge Kiev Amagami, your corruption. I think we do for the Imperium. For the Imperium! I actually don't have a lot of HP. Violet, girl, you gotta get all the way fucked back here. Liliandra, you can go here, I reckon. That doesn't really get cover, so maybe you go there. Pascal, you go there. Abelard, Heinrich, you go here. Abelard, I need you to kind of just get, I need you to get nasty, boy. I need you to be nasty. Argenta, you're good right here. Okay, well, first things first. Holy Jesus. Frontline my goat, Abelard. Okay, Liliandra can suffer without the +1 resolve. Everyone else is going to need it. Buff him. Buff him. Blind him. Did he fail? He's blinded for 1 round. Still his demonic regeneration. Okay, rear. Violet, my doll. You get that. Backline, you can get this for now. And I'm going to... I guess I just shoot this guy. Nice. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's 2. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, so I think gotta help take out the Forge Fiends. We're gonna analyze enemies. We're gonna hunt down the prey. Gonna use precise attack. Cull the bull. And we're just gonna blast this guy. Crit for me, baby. 71. Oh, that's my elf wife. Elven lover. Alrighty. Oh, only 13? You know what? It's fine. Ah, you missed. Okay. Now... hit him with the enfeeble. Hit him with one of these. And then I think Heinrich can sort of get into business with Abelard, although he can't actually get through due to some shenanigans. So I think that's all he can really do this turn, but I can make him stealthy. Ouch. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first things first. I think we just blast him with the one. And then we're gonna run and gun. Frick. Every option feels like it sucks. So I think we just put her up one. At least she'll be in the sort of the terrain. Yep. Okay. First things first. We're gonna mark this guy as our enemy. We're gonna do Wall of Rockreet. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna do a Bulwark. And then we're gonna hit this guy with a hammer. Also gonna pop Endure to make sure that we don't do anything foolish. And we're gonna... Does Machine Spirit Banishment work on this guy? Who knows? We'll see. Pascal, time to get in the business, I suppose. No way it dodges this, right? Yeah, 90. Oh my god, 96 damage. Ay, carombos, you love to see it. Oh, nice parry. Oh, that's my goat. It's fine, take 0 damage. That's fine by me, baby. That is fine by me. Fifth me. Okay. Can I give Pascal a buff from here? Yes, very good. Blind this fucker again. Go again, my beautiful Prince Imperator, and hit this guy with a Feth and Hammer. Okay. Analyze enemies. This. Call the ball. Hit him with that. Nice. Yeah, mark the one all the way back there. No, I cannot. Oh, I can. Alright. Nice parry. That's my goat. Oh, beautiful. Nice dodge. Okay, these guys fucking suck. That's what the power of the God Emperor does for you, baby. Heinrichs actually is going to get up in the business here. He's going to mark this guy. Is he enfeebled still? He's enfeebled. That is permanent. And he got sensory deprivation and blinded permanently. Yes! Buff myself. That. We're just gonna swice this guy. Sorry, get spun around, fool. I gotta be careful with the veil degradation, honestly, and then we'll just pop stuff. Don't you shoot at her, you foul, wretched beast. Okay, yeah, shoot your allies. That's smart. Pop this again and just get rid of them. Nice. Okay. Wall of rock creep. And just fucking hit this guy with the goddamn hammer. 19, not bad. And we'll pop bulwark as well. Okay, so I think we just hit this thing. Nice. Machine Spirit Banishment. Okay. I think I just shoot it with the bolt pistol, really. Buff Heinrich. Alrighty, and we're gonna pop one of these. Pop one of these. Then pop a Juicy Coal the Bold. We're gonna pop this guy. Give me a crit, baby. 18, and we hit the thing behind it. Nice. For a good chunk. Nice dodge. These guys suck. Okay. I gotta be careful with the fucking veil degradation. The last thing I need in this fight is a goddamn chaos spawn. 64. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Fine, shoot your guy. That's fine by me. I missed. Seven? Nice. We're gonna hit him with the... what's it? Got him. And we're gonna beat the fuck out of this guy. And one more go, should put him down. That's my goat, Abelard. These things were not as scared. We beat the fuck out of them. Slash. Can she see this guy?
I will not.
Put him down.
Everyone step aside.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Just pop one of them.
But of
Victory is
Big hammer. And finish him off. Nice. Imagine having multiple legs and getting hit by a hammer so hard you die. Ooh. Hold on a second here, my boy Pascal. Did we finally get you a better axe? Ah, we did. Beautiful. It's got more damage, more armor pen, uses a brutal strike for its attacks of opportunity so it can hit multiple people if they try to flee. Nice. Let me just dip. Turn to the void ship. Heinrich gestures for your attention. Stop, Liliandra. Before we go further, I must investigate this level of the Manufactorum. You've not yet examined this area sufficiently through the purposes of my mission. Word of an agent of the Golden Throne is law for any subject of the Imperium. Let's go. We should hurry, considering everything going on in the manufactorum. Okay, so what do we do? Okay. I mean, I guess there is still stuff to do, but I don't necessarily know what. We've sort of killed everything, so I'm not too sure. Maybe I can do something now that I've killed the guy in here. I don't know what to do.
Let's proceed.
Whoops.
Let us not talk.
I frankly don't know what else I'm going to do here. Oh, purple goods. Oh.
I always keep my options open.
I mean, with respect, Inquisitor, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Honestly, I'm about to look it up. Unless there's something this way? I don't think so, though.
I always have a backup plan.
These traps suck. Cargoes, parts. Okay, well, there's this bridge here.
Is there money to be made?
Some goods. Did you wing flamer, did you? Oh my god, it's a digital ring on a flamer. Grenades. The key. Okay, well, that's that. Nothing really else here, though. I mean, I frankly don't understand. Unless there's another way this way, maybe?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh. There is something here. Okay. Foul, wretched beast. Numerous wires and pumps run into filthy cages, which are filled with what looks like a conglomeration of human bodies. You cannot make out who's in the cage, but the blue, bright blue sparks flash intermittently in the darkness, while the mass of flesh twitches and shudders. Heinrich casts a scrutinizing eye over one of the cages, for withdrawing his weapon, approaching and examining what lies inside. Careful, Heinrich. Look at it. Heinrich gestures at the cage closest to you. Through the bars, you see it is truly a pile of human bodies, something that it used to be. Monstrosity deformed bodies have fused together in places, while others were severed using saws and knives, leaving wounds seeping pus and slime. Wounds that are agglutinating and sprouting tendons. Rods connected to the wires run to a nearby cogitator, and you bristle mustache. One of the human heads turns to you. Mercy. Gross. Put it down. Mercy, make it stop. 70%. Medicaid test succeeded. Examine the pulsating mass of flesh. The creature in the cage seems to be composed of several bodies joined together. You see no structures or any other means by which separate parts can be connected. Among layers of meat, you can discern large knots of muscle, various limbs, exposed bones, parts of faces, entire heads. Only warp source is capable of creating such abomination while preserving the ability to live on. What is this? Heinrich takes in his surroundings and once again fixes his attention to the contents of the Lex nearest cage. I'm beginning to have some idea. The Lex mechanic mentioned the inhabitants of the lower levels who had been imprisoned in their homes. He said some of them were brought here. The cultists did something to these poor people in their own home, and now they're studying the results. Talks about some kind of slag waste disposal and chaos symbols on machines. What are the arch-enemy's minions doing to the people of the lower levels? To know the workings of dark sorcery means allowing corruption unto itself, Heinrich scowls. These are warp mutations, no doubt. Perhaps there was some side effect, and that is why they were brought here, to be connected to sensors and cogitators. Even fallen tech priests who have rejected the Omnissiah are driven by perverted hunger for knowledge. Have you ever seen anything like this before? I've seen a great deal, rogue trader. That includes mutations caused by sorcery, but what frightens me most is not the repulsive form, but what is hiding beneath it. A human soul in torment. Chaos never forgets to ensure its victims retain the ability to suffer. They're people, monstrously mutated, but people. Yes, this is what warp sorcery has done to them, to be precise. I've seen many mutants whose features have been distorted under the effects of the archenemy, but this is something beyond all imagination. Why are they hooked up to cogitators? Heinrich carefully studies the screens from the computing machines. Lingua technis, corrupted by scrap code, I'm sure. It's unlikely we'll be able to extract anything of value from their data crypts. Thinking, Heinrich clenches his fist and bites down on a knuckle, and then recoils when a mutant from the nearest cage reaches out a hand to him through the bars. Ew. A female face watches from the gloom of the cage. Even half her head had been turned into a mess of bones and lumpy growths. Her single eye looks at you with surprising amount of intelligence. You promised us! You promised us! Her words are echoed by other voices in the depths of the cage. Heinrich learns towards the cage, but at sufficient distance to ensure the mutant cannot reach him. Who are you talking to? What did they promise you? Who are they? You took us from the inferno. You promised a reward. You. Her face contorts in a grimace, and creature's lips stick together like melted wax. I'll be damned, they can still speak. They remember the people who did this to them. Heinrich balls fists in powerless rage. He frowns at the thought. Perhaps a little biomancy will allow us to draw the fragments of knowledge out from them, or it'll trigger further changes. Not missing Pascal's sober interest in the proceedings, which he is dutifully recording in the data slate, Albert raises a brow. Esteemed makers, these are your comrades. If I may ask, do you feel any compassion for them? For at the very least regret? Regret for the losses of these poor people? These poor people resent to the Adeptus Mechanicus? Negative. What I am currently observing is not my tech comrades, but merely their biological functioning remains fashioned into a specimen of unnatural perversion of technology. I am under no directives to feel any affinity for such specimen. What do you want to do? Heinrich, let this go. You're only prolonging their suffering. Or there's something that'll make them talk. We must use it. Yes, it is possible another person would refuse to make such a choice, but we can use the situation to help the investigation. I'm not going to argue with you. It seems to me your mind is already made up. Heinrich hesitates a moment, then closes his eye and raises one hand. You're enveloped by an otherworldly chill. The mass of flesh in the cage suddenly rears up, and mutant wrenches open its glued-together lips and begins wailing frantically. Shrieking is echoed by a chorus of howls and tortured moans coming from neighboring cages. Mutant changes before your eyes. The tumors recede like an ebbing tide, feeling the emaciated female twisted in agony. The woman grasps for air, stretches the now mobile neck, and exclaims, "Liar! You promised to kill me! You promised me deliverance! Everyone told me to have hope and the pain would go. Accept the truth, for that is hope. My only hope is to be freed from this pain. Please make it so, make it so." A lump of flesh behind her head, shoulder sends out a smooth, fat tentacles that cover her wailing face to drag it into itself. You feel the pressure from your ears from the cage. Hear steady, almost imperceptible sound that fills you with despair and horror. With a sigh, Heinrich lowers his hand and looks at what the creature within the cage has become, a wetly gleaming mass of meat and gristle that no longer bears any hint of its human origins. Pulses vigorously. And that's it. The lamentations of dying people. No, not just that. What it said about hope sounds like a lie of chaos, which it uses to take root in weak minds. I believe the corrupted tech priests repeated this phrase like an echo of what had been instilled in them. Whatever the cult of the Final Dawn is planning, false hope is a key component in their plan. It's a lead, a small one, but still a lead. That's that then. But do you know what bothers me, Rogue Trader? The number of people are here are too few. The lower levels of similar manufactorums are inhabited by millions. What happened to the rest of them? I know I won't like the answer. Let's go. We haven't done what we come here to do. Okay. Well. Cogitator.
This place is steeped in corruption, which means that
While I have a second, let's do some levels really quick.
fire down to the last crevice.
Devastating attack, confident approach. Ah, yeah, confident approach. That's fitting for a sister of battle. Vanguard. Follow my lead. Additionally, when the ability is used, all allies 2 cell radius follow the Vanguard. Provocation. Yeah, force distraction could definitely be good. Like, get off my homies, your fight is with me. Assassin. Dance Macabre. Assassin dash in straight line for up to bonus less damage from the attacks of opportunity. Assassin does not dash through any enemies. Yeah, let's get that. For Bounty Hunter. And my sights gains additional dodge reduction. Sounds good. Raid. Yeah, Raid could do good. Essentially like a buff to damage. Let's do Shield of the Emperor. For me, for the Grand Strategist, we'll do Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat test for 1 round. All enemies in the area roll successful dodge and parry test against all attacks. And all enemies that suffer damage are in the wounds immediately. And are left with less than 2 times Grand Strategist int bonus fell immediately die on a kill zone stratagem. Dominate. Yeah, let's grab kill zone stratagem. Or what's this one? Wait, let me read these. Grand Strategist choose one of the combat tactic areas for 1 round. All attacks by allies in that area inflict the overwhelmed effect to enemy willpower test. Overwhelmed creature suffers all additional melee creatures and the MP reduced by -3, and a ranged creature try to get behind cover. The creature counts as a melee creature if it has at least 1 melee weapon, and this additional effect does not work on some stronger enemies. I think honestly Killzone sounds really good. Blitz stratagem. All allies within the range gain the ability to move to that area. This movement does not provoke attacks or opportunities. Something is even pretty good. Combat locus. Let's just do Killzone. Chance to insta-kill stuff sounds good to me.
Sister, tame your fervor. You're the
Massive cogitator grows out of the metal bulkheads like a grotesque tumor. Hollow roar from the sounds from the deep of the metal housing. Whatever spurred the computer in action is enough power to supply a small command center. As soon as your eyes fall upon the cogitator, you feel a tingling in your temples. Every nook, every component of the machine radiates a sense of wrongness. One that's difficult to explain, but no less palpable for that, is as if though the construct itself defies the laws of physics and perspective. Heinrich makes a warning gesture, his voice ringing slightly with attention. His throat is quiet. Stop, Liliandra. That is a creation of the arch enemy. Do not go near it. You've done enough for me and my mission. Don't put yourself at risk now. Well, I swear to God, Heinrich, if you die here, I'll be upset. Ah, shit. As soon as Heinrich takes another step forward towards the cogitator, it emits a deafening shriek like hundreds of metal needles driving into toughened glass. As though sensing the stranger, wincing, Heinrich approaches the control panel and bends down towards the screens. Despite the heat clogging the room, you feel an ice-cold breeze. Heinrich is using his psyker abilities to fend off pernicious effects of the Chaos artifact. Omnisci's grace has not touched this object. This mechanism was not desecrated, but born, flawed and unnatural. Iron most profane. Initiating observation log. Let not fear stand in the path of knowledge. Approach the cogitator. Heinrich is too engrossed in his examination. The control panel will stop you. Draw close to the side section of the cogitator housing, which has several thick cables running from it. With each step towards the flickering screens, you're feeling that the cogitator is watching you with rapidly blinking eyes. Go stronger and stronger. Up close, you see that besides buttons, switches, and toggles, the cogitator's casing is also covered in strange writing. Study the screens. Examine the writing. On a glance, it is enough to tell you that these are chaos rooms within which lurks a grim threat to the mind and soul. You hastily avert your eyes and try to wipe the foul symbols from your mind. Study the screens. Cogitator display walls of text on the screens. The string of symbols is a endless mixture of numbers, formulas, unfamiliar characters. There seems to be no logic to it, yet there's no doubt that the cogitator is computing calculations on a prodigious scale. Look at the cables. Bundle of cables coming from the back of the broken side panel of the cogitator were clearly added after the machine came off the manufacturer's production line. Wires snake along the floor and disappear inside a maintenance hatch that leads somewhere down below. Step back. You step backward, and suddenly one of the cogitator screens changes color, become a bright yellow. Your eyes are helplessly drawn to the bill is who. Willpower test succeeded. You turn sharply from the screen. You can almost feel the invisible shackles falling away. Realization comes a moment later. You're not fighting against your own curiosity, but someone's malevolent will, which has now lost its hold on you. Keep your distance and wait. Another minute passes, then another. You watch Heinrich examine the cogitator. His eyes scan the screen, hands darting from reel to lever, sometimes hovering uncertainly over the next switch, which immediately receives a coating of frost. At some point, you hear his voice almost whisper, barely audible, but the clanging, roaring machine. Sacrifices, more and more sacrifices every minute. Heinrich looks at you, his eyes darker now, appearing almost black in his white face. Headcomb determines the womb of this cursed machine is down on the lower levels. The auxiliary enumerator controls the system for delivering molten waste under the manufacturer's main building. The cogitator is fueled by the energy harnessed from thousands of people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. Jesus Christ. I can't even imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It's inconceivable. Now we know why the fabricator sensor prized this monster so highly. The cursed tech priest and his associates created something that went beyond the limits of the omnisized power. The machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. It's almost finished its task. It predicts the future, Liliandra. Predicts the future? Heinrich, are you alright? He musters a reassuring smile, but comes out looking more like grimace. I'll be fine. Predicts the future? How is it possible? Do not attempt to gain any insight into the essence of machines corrupted by the archenemy. At least not if you value your soul. I've encountered the heretics' mechanical abominations before. To truly fathom their nature is to allow a particle of death into your heart. The fruit they bear, no matter how abhorrent their instruments, the fruit they bear could be useful. You intend to let a creation from beyond the veil do what it is designed to do. Is it not your calling to protect your kind from schemes and temptations of Salan Thresh? You cannot understand this, Xenos. Knowing one's enemy is a path to destroying them. If, in order to prevent the countless future calamities, I must perpetuate one of my own, such is the duty to the Golden Throne. Let remain silent for a while, and head tilted aside. Not only do you not keep watch over your kin, you even sacrifice your own souls to your dead god. It is astounding. Heinrich stared stonily at the cogitator screen. Yes, let's allow the machine to finish its calculations. I wish to know what precisely the cult's minions were so desperate to see in the future. Perhaps, if we were to increase the power, it would be finished sooner. Heretical, finish its task. Otherwise, thousands of people will have died for nothing. So just cut the power supply. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bolt shell now, don't you? Heinrich facilitates one from another moment. His hands come to rest at the cogitator switches. I will accelerate the process so that everything is over as soon as possible. Cogitator screens flash and a guttural roar. Its depths turn into a frantic shriek that seems to contain death. Thousands of cries of death. Heinrich throws up and shits himself. Heinrich bends over the keys and flinches as if from an electric shock. His head snaps back unnaturally and he sees lips moving. Cogitator lets out a roar that grows louder by the second. Oh, shit. Okay, well, first of all... Let me do a little bolt pistol. Hello, demon. Purge your soul. The blood freezes in your veins. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, it's a little dude. Frick. Okay. Nice. I just ended someone's turn. God damn it. Okay, well, first of all, it's gonna do a juicy burn. We'll just use that and burn them. Nice little 18 on the crit, and then we're gonna pop concentrated fire and wildfire, and then bada bing bada boom. It's a guaranteed crit, so 65 damage. It's a reduced damage, but nonetheless damage. Abelard, you're gonna have to swing past here. You're gonna mark this thing as your enemy. Cast Wall of Rockery to give everybody some health. I'm gonna hit this thing with a hammer. My audio is all fucked right now, and I don't know why. Oh my god, that AoE is insane. That's fine. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these. And we're gonna do one of these. Has to reroll its dodge, so. Oh man. Well, worth a shot. 84, we'll take it. Screamer is each, mark it, and then we're gonna deal with this. Damn it, stop dodging, fucker. Nice. Ouch. Nice. Screamer down. Okay, and then we're gonna pop one of these, pop one of these, hit a Juicy Coal the Bold. Could hit a Pierce and hit 2 of these here, but honestly just want to get rid of the Herald. 70, Juicy. Definitely don't want to do that. Veil Degradation. Nice. so I feel like if I just back up. Nice. Concentrated fire, and then angle it funny so I get 2 of them. Nice. And we're just gonna force distraction on all these guys, so they have to try to hit me. Do a wall of rockcrete. Gotta have the wall of rockcrete, you know. Nice. Oh man, killzone stratagem is so good. And what we'll do here is we'll just swing and give another turn. Nice. We just got an insta kill there. And we're gonna end the turn there. I'll walk right here. Slash. Damn, both buried. Like, ouch. Just pop another wildfire, finish this thing off. Nice. Well, shit. Whatever. Hello. Walk forward. 1 step, please. Thank you. Give a lot if you would. Once again, my audio is still a bit biffed, but it's okay. Killzone stratagem, my beloved. Pop one of these. Nice, got one. And finish him off. Heinrich goes back to the broken down concentrator, spends a while examining the instrument panel, then disconnects a component resembling a data crypt, then quickly stows in his cartridge belt. That's what this machine was put in operation for. Countless symbols and numbers containing knowledge of things to come. I hope my specialists will find a way to decipher the corrupted code. I hypothesize that my services will not be needed. The disappointment and resignation are clear in Pascal's voice. You are correct, Magos. I'm grateful for the help, but unfortunately I must conceal the fruits of our label from you. As you have seen, my caution is well founded. Pascal's voice lets a heavy lane side. Restriction recognized as valid. Saw some happen to you, Heinrich? What happened when you touched the machine? Heinrich jerks his head and waves away. His question is movement sharper than natural. We'll talk about it all later, but right now, I must thank you, Liliandra. Without your help or cooperation, I doubt I would reach the depths of Kiev Gamma and learn the truth behind my agents and dispatches and reports. Would have never ended up here, and I would have never succeeded in hampering the cult's activities. Dare I hope, esteemed interrogator, that your keen interest in this Von Valencia's world has been satisfied? Oh, apart from the fact that the world is still seized by the arch-enemy's corruption, its populace infected with heresy, and the one sacred machines of its manufactorum have been turned into weapons against the humanity, quite satisfied, yeah. My business on Kiev Gamma is concluded. It is time to return to the mission that brought you to the industrial world. The only thing I ask you is an audience when we return to the ship. Cool, so let's get the feth out of here. Got invited to play Apex Legends. I don't have Apex Legends. I've been misclicked. Let's get the ever-living Feth out of here, eh? Oh. Hello. Sharp pain pierces your head and the dim lights dim in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning. You feel a wave of nausea, your legs buckle, and your knees hit the metal floor. That same moment, the manufacturer surrounding you disappears in a whirlwind of dust and gray shadows. Struggling against the elements, you barely raise your head to look. Your eyes start to burn. Through the tears, you see it, a colossal silhouette rising above you. The roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. In the name of the Emperor, be gone. Urlon the Cruel. Through the howling of the storm, you hear new chilling sound, roaring, cruel laughter. Figure advances towards you. You feel that it just takes one more step. It'll step on you, crush you like a bug. Warriors, inhuman eyes born to you. I am the master of those that you have felled by your hands in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Urlon the Cruel. The souls of my followers return to the fount of prayer they served, fount of power they served, crying out for me to cast my gaze towards the sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. The giant's voice causes the storm raging around you to die down somewhat. The very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior and notice on his chest the winding is your symbol. Shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. I am the sovereign of Kiev Gamma. This is my world, not a dominion of chaos. Oh, clinging to illusions will do you no good. The rituals have already been performed. The mortals are already singing the litanies of the primordial truth, or decorating their sacrificial altars with their flesh. Kiev Gamma, as you call it, is already saturated with the nectar of the truth. A fate that awaits all worlds that would stand in our way. What do you want with me? I want you to look upon the one who has disrupted my flock's duties and my master's plans. That warrior from my legion, the fabricator censor, you think their death is a triumph. However, it is a minor hindrance on our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantine. Revel in your victory, it will change nothing. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers the spirits that you warrant a closer look. Yes, you are a descendant of the rogue trader whose warrant Conrad Voidover sought to obtain by defiling the relic and binding it to himself with the tethers to the Imperium. What was meant to become my servant, a rogue trader who could do the work of the truth, but then you interfered. Could be that you wish to gain the true God's favor instead. Do you wish to present the corpse relics to me and serve the truth? Hear your very blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What is the point of futile defiance? You waste your time trying to tempt me. It is not blood that defines a person's deeds, but only their will. and my will is thus. Be gone from my mind. His expression twists in pain as he stares at you in rage. Pitiful insect, you dare! Boom, banished him. Gets out-psychered, bitch. Gust the wind sweeps Erlon's figure away without a trace. The mists around you begin to dissipate, revealing a dark halls of the Manufactorum, leaving behind the oppressive sense of powerlessness. Eberhard looks over you wordly, then sighs and can take relief. That was a close call. For the sake of Holy Terror, I thought I had left a second rogue trader in such a paltry span of time. My only option would have been able to shoot myself out of unending shame. I sensed the presence of another psyker. Someone made contact with you mentally. Then he tried to harm you with sorcery. I did what I could, but at least you appear unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? You said something about Theodora. Now the blood of my veins will lead me to serve chaos. Sister Argento, who had been watching all this intently, grows pale and makes the sign of the Aquila to ward off evil. Henrik stares at you, whether in surprise or anger, you do not know. Then he gives a curt nod. I see. We can theorize later, although I will say, Liliandra, that his words do not leave much room for interpretation. Manny forks around you, looks the same as before you. The vision, maybe the shadow, have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself off and continue on your journey through the darkness. Yeah, but I told him to fuck off, so we all good, Heinrich. You and me, we chillin'. The world's industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numerous faint Vox signals from the periphery indicate that planet's small manufacturing clusters survived without succumbing to the heretics. Sacred machines and hallowed lathes from these abodes have been reverently transported to the safety of the ship's holds. The fate of Kiev Gamma hangs in the balance. Purify and restore Kiev Gamma no matter the cost. Restore the Manufactorum in the shortest possible time without subjecting the wood plant to a merciless purge. The blast furnaces are lit again. Once more, fill the air with screeches and squeals. The mag trains of the wagons stretch in lines from one workshop to the next, but the cogitators by chance carry alarming rumors of malevolent foul traces of corruption still lurking in the deepest chambers of the Manufactorum. I've decided the fate of Kiev Gamma. Hand to the Xenocide. Blessed are the weaponsmiths. Let's do that one. Okay, well, no quests here. So let's return to our bridge, talk with Heinrich, and we'll probably call the stream there. That was a good session. We got a lot of shit done. That felt good. That was cool as fuck. We told the Chaos Space Marine to go fuck himself, and that felt good. Not in so kind a way, but you know. Alrighty, let's speak to... Ooh, pray against. Nice. Stroke the Lacerex. Grr. Cool. He's doing his damn thing. Let's talk to Argenta, see if she has any words to say to me.
Greetings.
Nope. So, yeah, let's just speak to Heinrich, shall we? He's probably the only one with some juice to it. Heinrich, we must have words.
You have my complete attention.
Are you satisfied with the results of your mission on Kiev Gamma?
More than. The data we retrieved is already in the hands of the Inquisition, in the custody of those who can extract the secrets of the future from the claws of chaos. The sacrifices made to the Cogitator will not have been for nothing. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased. However, there is something I must tell you. Back there at the Cogitator, my decision to let it complete its operation allowed me to... I can't even find words, to perceive something of what is to come. You deserve to know this. The cult is threatening the worlds within your protectorate, after all. I could choose to think of it as an echo of the past, or a specter of the future, but that's not it. Warp sorcery joins stretches of time together, violating the accepted sequence and flow of events. I heard a resonance of the person behind the cult. I faced demons more than once before, but this? I couldn't have imagined such a concentration of evil and corruption. I am convinced that one of the greater demons is behind the cult of the Final Dawn. Beware the day when that demon finds a way to appear in this world.
Touching the cogitator did something to you. I want you to know that.
No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents of the Golden Throne. In its quest to guard the Imperium against its foes' most devious and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to psychers, the soul of a psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy. I was operating the machine created by the servants of the archenemy, and in doing so, I attracted the attention of the cult's master. Thank the throne that it was only a glancing touch. If it hadn't been, we would not be speaking here today. When I touched the cult's cogitator, I drew the thousand-eyed gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only.
So what are you going to do next?
My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
I think that'll be all for now.
Now that my mission is concluded, I can devote my time to other things, such as that long-promised conversation with the Lord Captain.
It would be a pleasure. Why don't we go to my study?
After you, Lord Captain.
Spend a couple hours in leisurely conversation with Heinrich von Kallax. All the while, you cannot shake the feeling that the interrogator's questions are in pursuit of some goal, other than simply sustaining a genteel chit-chat. The general topics are less exotic, an awkward pause hangs in the air between you. I suppose the news of your inheritance of the Sacred Warmint came as a complete surprise to you. Elberon mentioned searching for heirs once, and how some of them felt about their lives changing forever. Not all of them fully understood that the duty they were taking on. He says with a deadpan voice. You can relate, of course. Your life once changed beyond recognition of well. Sometimes I miss my own life. To be honest, I'm thrilled with my little life. Being a rogue trader has its advantages. For instance, I can torment a servant of the Holy Inquisition with impunity. Heinrich stares at you with narrowed eyes. A portion of impudence must be inherited along with the Sacred Warrant, I see. You are very sure of your untouchability at Liliange, aren't you? I can judge a person based on the surroundings, but not here. The air is thick with the memory of Theodora, the decor, the trophies. There are only slight changes related to its daily rituals. What you're saying is that this labored conversation was a pretext for studying me. This isn't what I said, Heinrich says with a laugh. I'm not looking for heresy or deviations from the Imperial Creed. I'm trying to have a conversation. To learn about your life and what interests you. You can judge how well it's going for yourself. Really, in that case, I shall choose the next topic if you don't mind. Be my guest, and what do you want to talk about? What's your favorite color? What kind of question is that? I don't place any importance on such trivial things. Red? Yes, I suppose my favorite color would be red. What's your favorite food? I place no great importance on the minutiae of daily life. I recall your colorful metaphor involving amasec and cheese. Your memory is excellent. I suppose you've caught me there. Such extravagancies are not always available when I travel to the different worlds in the course of my duties, so I value the moments when I get to enjoy them. Why don't we discuss the Holy Inquisition's plans in the course expanse? That is a light, undemanding topic. Forgive me, but it seems your talent for small talk is scarcely better than mine. Perhaps you already know the Inquisition's plans where I'm concerned to accompany you. Tell me a secret. Find that a very strange question, don't you? Secret. You already know more than enough about me, Liliandra. Let's talk about what interests you instead. Well, there's one thing that interests me. And this is where he breakdances. Oh, are we playing Regicide? Ooh, careful. Silver Mark flank opening. Why is it used in the middle of the game? Talking about the Regicide board. It isn't mine. Ah, that's a shame. I've noticed the combination as soon as we came in. I've been eager to ask what the thinking behind White's strategy. Heinrich lapses into silence. His intently studies the pieces before you see his jaw relax. Spark of life. Kind of like you play Regicide. Oh, yes. Or rather, I used to play back when I had an opponent. I usually lost, but Regicide is one of the few domains where failure carries no consequences, except the chance to get better. It's a very, very long time ago, if you'll permit me. Heinrich bites his nail in thought, his eyes not leaving the board. Then he reaches out, constantly moves a piece, then another 2 pieces, and another 2. All of his attention is absorbed in rearranging the pieces on the board. I've got it. The Calixan Prong was the diversionary sacrifice, drawing the opponent into Zug Swang. Elegant, very elegant. Pleased to have unraveled the mystery, a smiling interior looks at you, and upon seeing your expression, coughs and looks away. Apologies, I got carried away. Why are you apologizing? From the first time in this entire conversation, you actually did something you wanted to do. I did? Interesting observation. Heinrich runs hand through his hair. Right. I haven't been able to break out of my usual role, but asking targeted questions and then just sitting back and listening. My work leaves no room for personal desires, and I rarely even ask myself what I want. This game, it distracted it from me. Perhaps it would be easier to find common ground over a game of Regicide. Perhaps, if you're offering... I know how to play Regicide. Perhaps we can talk over a game from time to time. I will gladly join you in a game. Back when I had an opponent, I spent all my free time at the board, and... Vox on your desk buzzes life, and you both jump. Heinrich inclines his head. You are wanted. I have taken up enough of your time already. Running away, are you? No, just deferring you to your duty, Lord Captain. Heinrich, take a joke! Okay. Oh, is it actually something, or is it just a bit? Okay. Well, from there, I think we are going to call it, yeah. Actually, you know what? No staff. I feel cool with the 4-sword and the bolt pistol. But from there, we're going to call the stream there. So, it was a good session today. We got a lot done. So, if you've made this far in the stream, thank you for watching. If you chatted, thank you for chatting. If you lurked, thank you for lurking. If you enjoyed, thank you for enjoying. We'll be back next Thursday, probably with some Witchspring, more Witchspring R, and then next Friday will probably be more Rogue Trader, unless, something else comes up. Alrighty. Like and subscribe, or not. I'm not your mother. But you better brush your teeth.